360.
360.
Clear.
Oh, Nancy, darling. Please don't die.
Nothing, Dr. Russell. Again, 360 now. Clear. Atropine. Bagger. Come on, Fancy. I'm not going to let you die on me. Come on, Fancy. Come on.
Talk to the family.
Close the door. I'm not letting you die, Fancy.
Louise, just let them do whatever it takes.
What's going on? Will she be all right?
Eve, just tell us, is Fancy alive?
Yes. Thank God. We were close to losing her, but she's stable for the moment.
Thank God.
What happened? Why did her heart stop?
We have to run some tests, Ivy, but she's had a very traumatic experience. She could have internal bleeding. We just don't know. But we will find out what the monster did to her.
Thank you, Eve.
May I see her?
She's not conscious yet, but of course. Of course.
May we also go in?
Of course. Sheridan, can I speak to you for a minute?
What about?
I want to know how you feel right now.
How I feel? I feel relieved, of course. Fancy is my niece, and I care about her deeply.
Yes, but how do you feel about Louise and Fancy? I mean, this experience is bound to bring them closer. How does that make you feel?
I love you, Fancy. You hear me? I love you.
Do you think she's going to be okay?
Eve's a good doctor.
I hope you didn't get the wrong impression when I was clinging to you out there.
What are you we were frantic about our daughter. I didn't have any impression.
Good, because I am still mad at you for pushing Fox to marry Kay. You know, that bitch is going to ruin his life.
Just forget about that for now and concentrate on Fancy.
You're right. And I'm sorry. And I hope that Eve didn't get the wrong impression either.
I told you Eve and I are through. Let's just think about Fancy.
I don't know what you're implying, Eve.
I'm worried that you still have feelings for Luis, and he's obviously moving on with Fancy.
I know that.
Then why don't you go home and be with your husband and your child? I mean, you should be getting ready for Christmas.
Oh, I get it. You're still afraid that I'll do something crazy because that's what cranes do when they lose someone.
You know it's true. And yes, I am worried. I'm going to go back in. I just want you try and be aware of it, Sheridan.
How's she doing?
Oh, she's not conscious yet. I'm gonna see if there's any word on the scum that did this to her.
They have to find the bastard who did this to our daughter. See her lying there, so fragile and so helpless. It makes me feel so guilty.
Oh, guilty. You're not to blame for this, Ivy.
We sent Fancy away to boarding school when she was so young she didn't even know she had parents.
That's how we were brought up. Children are sent away to become civilized, and then you get to know them.
I think it's terrible. I wish we kept them closer to home.
So do I sometimes.
This reminds me of drinking at the church lunches when we were married. But we're celebrating, right?
Oh, absolutely. Our daughter's living through a terrible ordeal. We're definitely celebrating.
I did a rape kit. You may be able to get some DNA from the attacker.
Oh, God.
But you know, you don't have to hang around here. I mean, Luis will be here, and I'll call you if anything changes. I mean, you do have a car and driver tonight.
Absolutely. Thank you for your concern.
There's nothing yet on the perp. But we're gonna get him, I swear we will.
I know you'll do everything you can, Luis.
Any test results yet?
We need to talk about your relationship with Luis, sweetie. I don't think you really love him. I know you're going to be all right, Fancy. I'm sure of it, sweetheart. And we're going to be so close. Even better friends than we were before. But there's just something that you need to understand. Luis is not the man for you. And I really don't think that you love him.
Hey, can you hold on a second? Those Fancy's test results?
Some of them. The news is good. There's no internal bleeding, and the MRI shows that there's nothing serious.
Well, that's good. Then why did her heart stop? Why hasn't she regained consciousness?
And sometimes when the body's severely traumatized, it just shuts down. It's a protective measure to avoid pain.
But she will come to, right?
I think she will. And when she does, she'll have the best therapist to deal with the emotional fallout.
I want to be there for her, too. No, I don't want her to go through this alone.
She's very lucky to have you, Luis.
Thanks. And we're going to get the bastard who did this to her. Okay, thanks. I'm back.
Honey, you'll find someone else. Luis just isn't the man for you. It would never work out between you two.